Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. This morning we have a ton of exciting stock market news, including some notable earnings reports to cover, as well as taking a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into all of that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that like button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Alright, jumping right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are in the green this morning. We currently have the Dow futures up 0.11%, S&P 500 futures up 0.15%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.33%. General Motors has said that LG Electronics will reimburse them for the costs and expenses related to the Bolt electric vehicle recall. LG Electronics, which is GM's battery supplier, will pay the automotive giant an estimated $1.9 billion as reimbursement. The company has recalled more than 140,000 Bolt EVs due to fire risks. GM has also requested Bolt owners to park their vehicles at least 50 feet away from other vehicles. The GM stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of 22%. Data from the China Passenger Car Association showed that in September, Tesla sold a record 56,006 China-made Tesla vehicles. The figure is the highest since the company started production in Shanghai in 2020. The data showed that out of the 56,000 vehicles manufactured in China, about 3,800 were exported. The company sold just over 44,000 China-made vehicles in August, which included 31,000 exports. Always divided among analysts, the Tesla stock is rated a hold with a downside of 14%, with the most recent rating coming in with an upside of 24%. Aircraft manufacturer Boeing has announced their third quarter deliveries for commercial and defense operations. With overall travel rebounding, Boeing delivered a total of 85 commercial jets in the third quarter, up from 79 jets delivered in Q2. This included 66 deliveries of the 737 MAX jet and none of its 787 models. The company made progress and strived to maintain stability throughout its operations during the quarter, with a primary objective of safety and quality. The Boeing stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 23%. Shares of BioNano Genomics jumped a few percent at the end of yesterday after the company announced that they've signed an agreement to acquire BioDiscovery, a genomics data-focused software company, for $100 million. BioNano Genomics' position in the market as one of the foremost players in the digital cytogenetics and comprehensive genome analysis is expected to further solidify with this buyout. The acquisition will give BioNano access to BioDiscovery's expertise in delivering superior data analysis, visualization, interpretation, and reporting solutions. The BioNano stock is rated a moderate buy with just 2 analyst ratings from 2 months ago, coming in with an upside of over 86%. And Qualcomm Incorporated has announced a new share repurchase program with an authorization of up to $10 billion. The plan comes with no expiration date and is in addition to a previous program announced in July 2018 that has $0.9 billion of outstanding repurchase authority. Qualcomm develops and sells wireless telecommunication products and services that are used in mobile devices and other wireless products. The repurchases under the new plan will be carried out as and when determined by the company in the open market or private transactions. Analysts rate the Qualcomm stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 43.5%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. We have a bunch of big names that reported just this morning that we're going to get into, and tomorrow morning we have another group of notable reports with Taiwan Semiconductor, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citigroup, and more. But first off, we're starting with JP Morgan, who just reported this morning. and they exceeded expectations for their third quarter profit on a $1.5 billion boost from better than expected loan losses. Their earnings per share came in at $3.74 versus the $3 estimate by analysts, and revenue came in at $30.44 billion versus $29.8 billion estimated. Their stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 6.5%. We also heard from the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, who came in ahead of expectations for their third quarter earnings. Those earnings jumped 19% to $10.95 per share, beating analyst expectations of $9.39, and their revenues grew by 16% to $5 billion, outpacing estimates of $4.82 billion. That being said, their total assets under management were a little under the estimates. They posted $9.5 billion AUM when the analysts were expecting $9.64 billion. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of 17%. And we also heard from Delta Airlines, whose revenue and profit were ahead of analyst expectations, but still below 2019 levels. Their adjusted earnings per share came in at 30 cents versus the 17 cents expected, and revenue came in at $9.15 billion versus $8.4 billion expected. The Atlanta-based airline said it expects revenue to continue to recover during the last 3 months of the year to a little bit less than 3/4 of the $11.4 billion it brought in the same quarter in 2019. Their stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of over 27%. Now let's take a quick look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by RLX Technology. Trading under the ticker RLX, they're up 13.8%. Followed by Vistra Energy under VST up 7.6%, and Amplitude under AMPL up 7%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Sarepta Therapeutics. Under the ticker SRPT, they're down 6.4%, followed by Duckhorn Portfolio under NAPA down 6.2%, and CRISPR Therapeutics under CRSP down 5.7%. So that's going to be everything for Wednesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday, and I will see you back here next time.